Hello again, Elle here, your friendly social work librarian. Now that we've taken a little bit of a look at the results page and know how to navigate it a little bit, what happens when there's an article and it's like it looks really great, but we don't necessarily have access to it, or the full text isn't immediately linked within the databases? There are ways that we can get access to those. So right here, you'll notice that there's not a full text just immediately connected to this. Sometimes there will be a PDF here, but if there's not, and you have this link, click this libkey link and it will show you if we have access to this through UTA. And this one you can see that we do. So I can go ahead and I can download that even though it wasn't necessarily connected in this list. Now, that won't always be the case. There are some of these where you won't even see that link, or sometimes that link just won't show anything because we don't have everything that you could ever want, right? But that doesn't mean that we can't get access to it. So what I want to do, if I find an article and I really want to take a look at this, I'm going to go back to the library's website. And we have, it's under services over here. So the services drop down, you can come to InterLibrary Loan, log in to InterLibrary Loan. You'll create a login for this, and then you can create a request, and you can request an article. And then once you have filled out this information, the title of the article, basically all of the things that you can find in this listing right here, what we will do is we will send out a request to other libraries, and then whatever library we have connections to who has that article will send a PDF to us, and then we will send you an email so that you can download that PDF so that you have access to that article. We can do that for most articles. There have been a couple of examples of times where we haven't been able to get something, but that's very rare. The one thing I will say is sometimes it'll take a little bit longer than others because we are reliant on those other libraries to get those articles back to us. That said, you can get them fairly quickly, but just to be on the safe side, I would request them with 2 to 3 days to spare, just to be sure that we have a chance to get that article to you before you need it. So if it's something that you need by tomorrow, you can try this, but it might get to you a little bit later than that. So just something to be aware of. And so this is something that you can do with articles. As you noticed, you can also request books, book chapters, any of these other things we can get through Interlibrary Loan. So definitely don't let those paywalls stop you. We can find and get you access to a lot of things. And if ever anything like this doesn't work, don't forget you can contact a librarian and we can see if we can find that item for you.